Welcome back
Thank
to,
you.
well, I was going to say to the people, I guess also to you.
I still don't have my Instagram. I'm like in a fucking circle.
You're in a
with
circle?
myself. Yeah.
Anyways,
bubble.
welcome back to TLV of the week. I think that's what we call it. We probably think of a better name for our new reboot podcast.
Okay.
But yeah, it's been a crazy couple weeks. We had our big event last night. You weren't at our event last night?
No.
We had our event last night at Luli, Saint Tropez Part 2.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
how was it?
and we have a big intern cohort this summer. We have like 9 people
Because you guys are growing
on our
which is
team. Olim Tel Aviv is
exciting.
growing. This is a very, very big and exciting summer. We have a lot of exciting stuff that we'll get to later.
My sister's like, yeah, I'll get me to work with them. So if
Oh,
my
wow.
sister wants to work with you, you guys are up there.
That's cool. So
Yeah.
before we get into more about you, Yael, let's just say last night we had over like 1,000 people at Luli, and most
Fuck
of them were people that were like visiting and on summer programs. And I'm just thinking in my head, like, Tel Aviv is so busy right now, and like
Yeah.
tourism hasn't even restarted yet. Like, where's there room for all these people?
I think people are just craving to like get out and like live again. I think we've been living in so much unknown, even from last night. Like, are we going to be under another attack? Just pick a country at this point.
Yeah, we had like a 17-hour war, the fake war.
Yeah, but I think people are just in dire need to socialize, get out there, feel like they're living that great summer, the Tel Aviv summer that everyone talks about. Even people that aren't even Jewish that I've met traveling, they know about the Tel Aviv summer. It's a thing. So
Does this summer feel normal? Although, do we even know what normal feels like at this point?
no, I personally think that like since the 7th of October, nothing's really felt like it used to. Also, I'm older than I was, but I think there's just nowhere to go out. Like no actually quality places that don't have another Norai or Arsim.
What
Like
was that word you just said?
Norai.
What's that?
It's a name, like the Ars name.
Okay.
You haven't heard Norai is
No.
like Ars, Adidas, Cap. thinks he's like-
Balenciaga?
Yeah, like IQ of -2, smoked cigarettes since he's 14. Like that's the vibe.
Okay.
That's all Nachat Benjamin Rochin, and all the good places that we had, like drama and stuff like that, closed. Like there's literally nowhere to go out.
Wow, that's so tough.
So I know it's a problem.
Well, let's reintroduce Yael to the Olim Tel Aviv crowd. Formerly did a segment called The Singles Corner.
I know. I need to go back. I know.
Self-proclaimed expert of something, of dating.
I'm single with book. So obviously not an expert.
And former star on the Israeli reality TV show Love Island. Season 1.
Don't watch it.
Season 1. You managed to have a little fling there with some guy.
Yeah, I mean, like he was a great guy. Age was an issue, but quality guy. I didn't think he'd be on this show, to be fair. But
Tell me, the people ask us all the time, do you think that Olim should be incorporated into reality TV shows?
100%. Like, to be fair, and all due respect to like trash of Israel, Americans, Europeans, we have no filter. Like, we don't have this kind of fear of like what people are going to think about us, which is, I think, super felt in Israel. The majority of people really care what others think of them, and it also affects like how they come off on TV. Obviously, you've got the people going to like Big Brother, where they're more out there and they get a lot of trash talk. I'm sure it affects them to some point, but I just feel naturally Americans, and especially Americans, just don't give a fuck.
But what do you think, like when you were on the show and you maybe spoke English by accident or on purpose, did the directors tell you not to do that?
No. Like a few of us did speak English like once in a while, but at the end of the day, it's for Israeli TV and not everyone knows English.
Yeah, but now Olim are 20% of Israel. So we're like part
Well,
of
they
the...
can just do captions. I mean, I'm down. I think it's needed. I think it brings a lot of zest into reality because of the different mindset that Americans, Europeans bring in general. And I think that's a nice, refreshing addition to reality in Israel.
Well, on that note, we can announce that Olim and Tel Aviv has officially partnered with the Tel Aviv municipality.
Okay. What does that
And we're
mean?
gonna. Well, the municipality does so many amazing events in the city
Mhm.
that is all just promoted in Hebrew, and nobody in the Olim community seem to know about them, and it's a shame because they do such a good job of producing these events, and just nobody knows. For example, the other day at Kikar Bialik, I don't know if you heard or saw, there was a fashion show where a designer
Really?
designed clothes for injured soldiers that have
I
lost
did.
wombs and whatnot, and
Okay.
so they told us to attend and do content and whatever there. And so many people messaged us being like, what is this? I didn't know about it. This sounds amazing. And it's such a shame that like there was just no English communication. So now Olim and Tel Aviv is going to be the official communicator between the municipality and Olim. Who would have thought that?
I mean, that's awesome. I think that's a great way to help Olim to integrate into the Tel Aviv society and the environment because, like you said, just by walking on the streets now, like I hear tons of English. So I'm
It's
sure
everywhere.
people,
We're taking over.
Yeah, and I think it's also important for us as, Olim, and I truly believe this, Olim tend to stay in groups. They like to speak their English, like to stand in their American European ways, let's say.
Right.
But I think the beauty of us coming to Israel and making Aliyah or just spending the summer here is also to understand the Israeli culture and be a part of Israel.
To learn Hebrew and to try and meet
learn
Israelis
fucking
and all that kind of
Hebrew.
stuff.
Like, girl, like, why are you living here for 5 fucking years and you can barely say Shabbat Shalom? You can't.
And when they say it in a hardcore.
Yeah, but like you cannot
American accent.
expect people to break their teeth trying to speak to you in English because you choose not to learn the language of the country, and it's Hebrew, and it's really hard. And I've been living here for 13 years, and there's still words I don't know. But you challenge yourself because I think you can't expect people to conform into your ways and like make your life comfortable because you chose to come to live in Israel and force them to speak English with you. At least try.
Wow,
Like, try.
I appreciate the passionate plea.
No, it pisses me off. Like, even my friends are like, girl, like, go to Ulpan. No one wants to go to Ulpan. It sucks.
Well, the Ulpans also are not that good, to be fair. Maybe Olim and Tel Aviv should create an Ulpan. Whenever I have an idea, I just right away like brand it Olim and Tel Aviv.
Do it.
I think there's so much stuff we can do.
It's hard though. I mean, it's sitting hours on hours learning a language that's literally written backwards.
Right.
Like, there's nothing like it. I get that. I mostly learned my Hebrew in the army. So, I don't know. I almost left the country because I was like, I don't get this language.
Wow. Well, thank God you didn't. Thank God you grace us with your presence.
You're welcome.
Day in and day out.
For free.
For free.
For now.
You should be paying me to be on this podcast. So anyway, so we're talking about events and the Tel Aviv summer. Every single day, there could be 1, 2, 3 events. So
Okay.
how do people, as a professional, attempt to date during the Tel Aviv summer?
I don't think
Is it
any
even
guys-
possible?
No, but like it's a thing worldwide. Like you're not in a relationship over the summer.
It's just a thing.
Yeah, it's like a known thing. Like you don't really want to be in a couple in the summer. You want to be in a couple in the winter because then you can cuddle. Summer is more like beach and being single and fun. Like having that single hot girl summer. It's a thing. It's like all over the world, not just for Israel.
Oh, okay.
If you want to be in a relationship, go for it. But your man's probably one eye on you and one eye on all the other bitches on the beach.
Wow. Well,
yeah.
no, but I find that in Israel in the summer you can't date because everyone's going to all these different events and wants to be out and about. And then in winter,
Right.
nobody wants to go out at all. So
that's
nobody really
cuddle
wants to date in winter
time.
either.
They do
So
because
it's
you want
like-
someone to cuddle with. Of course
Okay.
they do. But that's just apps because there's not really much going on over winter.
Are you on the apps?
No.
Okay. Well, speaking about all over the world, you just came back from a very long trip
Always.
all
Yeah.
over South America. You're probably one of the only women that backpack alone and do that. Why don't you tell us more about that?
Probably. I mean, personally, I can't travel with people. I think at the end of the day, the second you solo travel, but with other people, it doesn't become solo travel. You don't actually do what you want to do. You gain confidence. You learn so much about yourself. You have that alone time where you're not talking to anyone and you're just with yourself at a cafe with your thoughts, which can be terrifying at the same time. And I think a lot of people try to run away and meet other people while traveling and like find a friend to travel with because they don't know how to be alone. And I think that's where your self growth really is done.
I personally hate traveling alone now. I just need one person though. I just need one person.
But the question is why? Why do you need to
Because
be with someone?
I'm not at the point where I want to like stay in a hostel in like a 12 bunk room
But it's
in
so
order to meet
fun.
people. Like,
You don't. It doesn't have to be 12. It can be 4. It can be 2.
anything.
You can also do private rooms in a hostel, so you have that social setting, but have your own room to yourself, and you don't have to bunk with anyone.
right.
Which I haven't done that, but I personally do like the whole dorm aspect because that allows you to socialize.
So your travels were mainly in South America.
I've done most of Southeast Asia too.
So what country that you've been to do you think most resembles Israel or is very similar, has similar
Brazil.
characteristics to Israel?
Brazil.
And why?
Easy. Rio, holy shit. It's wild. The energy, the beaches, like even I was running on the boardwalk and people were like, "Oh, are you back?" Like that's how similar it is. Whether it be like the tan men playing like fuchi volley, the sand, the buildings like on the beach basically, the parties, just the energy is wild.
Brazil. Oh, so you're saying
Easy.
you were walking on Brazil and people, I thought it was the Tel Aviv Tower.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how similar it is.
Yeah. Like the beach physically looks the same. Like the sand looks the same. The boardwalk looks the same. The people look the same. Like the dark guys like playing fuchi with like 6-packs, all the same.
Are you a Fuji player?
No, I like to watch.
Oh, okay. Well, speaking of Fuji volley,
I-
Olim in Tel Aviv has also just become.
No, you're making shit up right now.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Are you really?
Olim in Tel Aviv has also just become, this is like self-proclaimed, the main media sponsor of the Maccabiah,
Really?
which is starting in 2 weeks. It's the
Okay.
Jewish Olympics. For those that know, it's a very cool event that has a special place in my heart. I competed twice for the Maccabiah. I
Tell
won
us
2 bronze
more.
medals in squash. I used
Girls.
to play squash.
He might be a keeper.
Yeah. What I don't tell people is there were only 3 participants. So
Okay, that you can cut
Third.
out. Okay. Don't tell people that.
only 3 people. So my line was sometimes showing up is enough. Sometimes you just got to show up. And then you can get rewarded. Participation awards.
Maybe I'll just show up.
The Jewish Olympics. There you go.
Okay.
Maybe there's a sport that's well, this summer, got to give a lot of credit to all the athletes coming. I know a lot of people canceled.
Do you know how many athletes?
They say there's 8,000 athletes this summer.
Wow.
The Maccabiah, actually, by number of athletes, and we'll put that in quotes, athletes, is the 3rd largest sporting event in the entire world.
I did not know that.
There you go. There's a fun fact for you.
Okay.
So Olim in Tel Aviv is going to be doing coverage at all of the events, all of the sports. We're going to be at the opening ceremonies. We were just at their
How long is it for?
2 weeks.
Okay.
really
like
try-
anyone can come and watch?
They
or-
really try and give you like an Olympic style experience. I mean, you pay for it, to be fair. But
Yeah, makes
we were just at the event 2 days ago. Their like kickoff event. And it was very funny because everyone's walking around and everyone's like a who's who. And then we're walking around with the mic like Olim in Tel Aviv, right? And so we go to the main backdrop where all the sponsors are. Of course, we're not on the thing yet. And so I'm standing next to Asi Azar. And I'm speaking to him and I'm like, Asi, like, do you mind if I ask you some questions?
Mhm.
And he goes, yeah. And then he goes to the side and then I start doing my like opening monologue, Olim in Tel Aviv, blah, 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 blah. And then he walks over to me. And so I'm like, okay, like we're going to do this right now. And then all the cameras just rush towards and are like watching me interview Asi Azar. It was very funny.
But did you
Olim
get
in
an
Tel Aviv.
interview?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Stay tuned.
We're going to see this then on Olim Tel Aviv.
If you had to play a sport in the Maccabiah, what would you play?
Well, I used to play volleyball.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Like years in high school, and I was on a travel team.
Libero?
And travel. Yes. How'd you know?
I didn't. I was going to make fun of you for that. But
No, for real. I was fucking good. I was
Yeah?
really good. Yeah, yeah. And I play when
Okay.
I travel
for those that don't know, the Libero is the
little
backcourt
one
player that
with the other color that like
with the other
falls on
color
everything.
that gets to sub in and out for the.
No, not to sub. I'm like in the middle.
But
the one
you
that gets
take
the
over
balls
from
on.
because you don't play in the front court.
Yeah,
You
'cause I'm
take over
short.
from like the big, tall, strong people that.
It's the little girl that like runs after all the balls and like falls. That's
Right.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I love it. I love it. I loved volleyball. I definitely just stick to that.
Speaking of falling, I was at a brunch this weekend.
You fell on your face.
No, I didn't fall on my face. It was a brunch that was hosted by Adam Newman
I don't know
from
who that is.
the former WeWork guy, the guy who founded WeWork and had the crazy story where he raised all this money and then WeWork had its troubles and whatnot. Anyways,
Okay.
very, very charismatic guy. I've never Like
Okay,
he
don't,
comes
don't show this part. That I
he
don't
comes
know who he was.
exactly as advertised. Okay, Adam Nemi.
Okay.
He hosted a very nice Shabbat and brunch, and his main message that he was sharing with everybody was, "When you fall, it's about how you get back up."
That's nice.
So when you fall all these times in volleyball, you got to figure out how to get back up and get back
With
in the game, you know, with class. You're a classy person, aren't you?
Most of the time.
Most of the time.
I'm American, but like I'm classy.
You have a good mix of
Yeah,
American and
for sure.
Israeli. Speaking of classy, last week was the Tel Aviv Pride Parade. Why are you laughing?
Nothing, no reason. Okay.
And tell me about your Pride experience this year. It's back. It's the first time in a long time. It was always canceled again.
Yeah.
Okay.
My personal experience, I don't want this like my
Last
my
year was
dirty
canceled,
laundry aired out
okay,
here.
because Iran obviously they're homophobic, as we know, and so they decided
That's
to.
not why it was canceled.
It was canceled because the war. Yeah, from Iran.
Twice.
Caitlyn Jenner was here, and I don't know if you remember that whole thing. She
True.
was
Love
supposed
it,
to lead the
Caitlyn.
Pride Parade. Anyways, and then this year, maybe it's because the new supreme leader is supposedly gay. He decided to not fire the attacks.
I really don't think they give a fuck about us and like when our gay parade is. I'm happy it happened. I think it's a long time coming. I think it was a beautiful celebration of having different people from all over the world. And I know people fly in to join the gay parade because it's the biggest one in the Middle East. It was beautiful to see. It was probably the most amount of people I've seen in a long time. It was just a great celebration of love. And I think it was fun, great music, great people. I love the fact that moments like this, like people can really express themselves and not care what other people are wearing, what they're doing.
Did you express yourself? Can we get like some photo that we can attach to a clip of
I don't
your
have
Pride
any
experience?
No, I mean, like I was just dressed in like colorful stuff, sparkles on my face. What?
I'm just looking at the time.
No, it was a
5 minutes,
vibe.
okay.
It was a vibe. I wish it didn't end so early. Like I get the fact that we have to lishmo Shabbat, which is a different topic, but like
It's probably why they did it on Friday, so they can like clean up and make sure everybody.
I mean,
goes
there was
home.
parties going on all week.
I wasn't attending any of those, but I did hear some stories.
You don't have to be gay to go.
I know. Yeah. So what do you think if we did like an Olim parade? Do you think that would have the same result in terms of
What?
people attending? They said over
No.
250,000 people attended Pride.
No, but I don't think you have like that's too big. Like
But like an Olim parade, you don't think people would be just as excited to celebrate all the Olim in Israel?
no.
Ouch. See,
mean-
Olim have a tough go.
No, I think like there's some. It depends who you ask. I think at the end of the day, from talking to some people, not recently necessarily, but a lot of Israelis, yeah, Olim bring this like twist to this country, but not everyone is super fond of us because of our reluctance to actually integrate into the Israeli Jewish community. And I understand that. You know, I think Tel Aviv is a huge bubble of mostly Olim, and like places like here, like Netanya and stuff like that, even Jerusalem. I think we should just be better at becoming like a whole melting pot and not so much putting our own pot on the fire and be like expecting people to contort to our ways.
Right. Wow. That's so articulate of you.
No, for real.
I believe you.
I just don't know if people would actually want to celebrate Olim.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to ask you a couple things, your thoughts
Okay.
on a couple things, and then I'm going to give you my hot take of the week. So you were just in South America for a long time. Do you like Bad Bunny?
Obviously.
So what is your thoughts on Omar Adam potentially? They say he was kind of copying Bad Bunny in his concert recently. He did the same thing that Bad Bunny did at the Super Bowl. He came out on the truck, and it caused a lot of controversy. I'm not 100% sure why.
Who fucking cares?
I know, right? There was like news articles, and everyone's posting.
It works. Like publication to publication. I think if people are talking about him, then he's doing something right. You know, what does he care?
We did a post about it, and they're like, Omar Adam's a legend, but like, I can't believe he copied Bad Bunny. I don't quite understand why
I'm
people
all
get
about
so.
being original, but people in this country just love to talk about something, like, or as if our lives aren't boring enough.
Right. So
Like,
keep going, Omer.
they
Don't listen to the
They
haters.
love the gossip. Go Omer, do whatever he wants. I'm all about being different and having your own kind of stamp on like who you are and how you perform. But Who cares? Who cares?
Amen. All right. So, by the way, I actually went to a Noah Kiro concert, and Ed and Benzaken came on for one song, and it was her new song. And I don't know what it's called, but it was unbelievable. The crowd was
Really?
screaming louder for that one song
Then, like,
than
all for
any
Noah
other
Kiro?
song that Noah performed. Not to discredit Noah, who was amazing and an amazing performer, but wow, Ed and Benzaken. I don't really ever listen to her. Are you a fan?
Not really. I feel like I don't listen to Israeli music so much.
Oh, okay. It's
I
good.
barely know like any of Omegal's new songs.
Oh,
I'm more
wow.
of like a hip hop,
That's tough.
like
Okay,
American.
next. The Knicks winning the NBA championship. It feels like everybody became a Knicks fan all of a sudden.
yeah, overnight.
Everyone's posting.
People just want a reason to party in America. Let's be honest. Like
100%.
havoc.
But even here
Havoc.
too, everyone was like going crazy for the Knicks.
I think it was just. I mean, I don't watch basketball. I definitely rewatched on TikTok like the moment they won the game and the fact that they were down by like 20 something points. I think in general they broke history in terms of NBA.
Yeah, are you a basketball buff
No, but
to
I'm just
declare
saying
that they broke history?
based on what people were talking about, and I think it was just no, truly, I really think it was an incredible representation of how to get the
Wow,
back,
th-
like
this
how
could
to
be
get
exactly
up
what I
again.
mean. A Knicks fan from LA who
I'm
knows
not a
nothing
Knicks
about
fan.
basketball.
I'm not a Knicks fan, but I'm just saying I think it was fun to see how the fans were excited about it, how the team was excited about it. I think why not celebrate them?
Jalen Brunson fan. Jalen Brunson had a Jewish wedding. He married a Jewish girl.
I know she's actually a doctor or like physical
Okay,
therapist.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh,
She
wow.
like
okay.
has her own career.
So you know more about his wife than you do about NBA.
Because it's interesting. You want to see like who the wags are.
What's a wag?
Wags.
What's
I
a
don't know
wag?
the Kyogo shit. I don't know the.
Oh, you just know you don't know what
No,
it's called.
wags
either.
are the like wives of like athletes, like the famous athletes. So you
Oh,
always
okay.
want to. They're obviously going to look good, but this woman, I don't know her name, but she has her whole career. Like she doesn't have to work a day in her life. Let's be honest. The amount of money he's making, but she chooses to.
Wow, that's so beautiful.
And that's reputable.
So last thing before we get to the hot take, another big sporting event. It's the World Cup right now,
True.
which is an insane sporting event. It's in 3 different countries this year: Canada, U.S., and Mexico, and everyone's going crazy. And it's actually funny. There's articles about like people trying to boycott Israel from the World Cup, and Israel's not even in the World Cup. Israel's not even competing in the World Cup. And there was a whole article about all the tech and all the Israeli companies being used this year in the World Cup, which is like significant. So we're still having a big impact, but people just don't understand.
Everything good in people's lives are Israeli made. It is what it is. You don't like Israel? Don't use your fucking phone. Don't use your phone. Don't use Waze.
Right.
It is what it is. Go live in your third world country and live in your little bubble if you want. And then don't use all these incredible things that we've developed.
By the way, shout out to Shachar Cohen, who has just become a voice on Waze with his alter ego Nofar. Very, very cool. You know Nofar?
No.
So, you know Shachar Cohen.
No, I don't.
Okay, he's a comedian. He's a very...
I'm bad at names. If you show me this picture, I would
You
say.
definitely know he is. Anyways, he does
probably.
this alter ego Nofar. He does all the videos of like girls ordering coffee in Israel.
Oh. Okay.
Anyways,
maybe.
he just had a voice.
I don't have an Insta, dude.
Okay, never mind.
I'm literally like cut
Shout
off
out to
from the
Shachar
world.
Cohen and Nofar, who just became a voice on Waze. That's very, very cool.
What? I want to be a voice on Waze. Turn right, bitch.
Yeah, delete.
out.
Delete voice. So who are you cheering for in the World Cup?
I want to just say Brazil.
Are you cheering for Brazil? Okay.
I don't care.
You have a
honestly.
specific player that you like, Messi or Ronaldo?
I feel like everyone just says that because it's easy.
Well, do you know any other players?
Neymar, but he's just because he's hot.
Oh, but he's Brazilian. You know that, right?
No, I know.
Okay. So that actually fits
That makes sense.
that fits your
okay,
narrative.
he's my type. Shout out
Okay.
if you're single.
We're going to end this off with the hot take. Every week I usually give like a controversial opinion that nobody likes or cares to hear, to be honest. But
Okay.
so this summer is wedding season. I think if I think about the last 4 years, I've probably been to like 60 weddings, been to a lot of weddings. And I want to know your opinion on this. I think I find it a little bit weird that when people get engaged, they decide to post their save the date on Instagram or Facebook. Like
Okay.
before they send the invitation, they broadcast to everybody. And
Okay.
like, what do you think about that? Because like, well, I don't know if I'm invited. Should I save the date? Should I not save the date? Why does everybody need to see the save the date?
I think it's more maybe general.
It is general, but isn't that?
Yeah.
Isn't, do you,
I
like,
mean, if you haven't gotten the save the date to your WhatsApp, you're not invited.
no, but the save the date, they put it on Instagram for
I think
everybody.
it's just to kind of like show off, like, hey, I'm actually getting married.
Right. So you don't see an issue with that.
I don't care.
So if you like, would you post your save the date on your Instagram story when you get engaged?
Probably.
Yeah.
Because, like, hey, this bitch is finally getting married. But, like, the whole world needs to know finally. But
No, you can post
think
that
so
you're
much to it.
getting engaged, but like the save the date, I don't know.
I get what you mean. Like, why are you posting that if technically the person's seeing it? But again, you have what, 3,000, 4,000 friends on Facebook? They're obviously not all invited. I don't know.
Right. By the way, I don't mind it. I don't know. Sometimes I find it a bit weird.
I also just find it weird that there's no registry and that I just have to like pay money. Like
Right.
in
And the money's
America,
actually going up. Inflation actually also goes
like,
to wedding
bitch,
gifts now.
This meal is not worth 500 shekels.
No, you can't think about it like value. That's how you.
No, but when like in American registry, what people do is they say like, okay, we want a whole new like toaster oven. So then I would buy the toaster oven because I know that's what they want. But with the money,
Well, wouldn't you just want money instead of your toaster? So then people can just
but
take the money to
but you
buy
also
the
have
toaster
the option.
oven.
Like I had a friend that got married and she was like, or put like money towards our honeymoon or like general, which is fine. But if there's something specific that they want that they've scanned at a store, I don't mind getting you like a set of forks and plates. Because
Okay.
the whole money aspect.
Is that because it's less than 500 shekels?
No, I would buy something depending like what has been taken, what's still open. I just find it as if I'm like actually taking part of their lives together.
Oh,
And
wow.
with the money,
You are definitely taking part in their lives together.
yeah, with
I'm
the
actually
fork. Maybe they'll eat with their fork and think of like, oh yeah, we got this for us.
Yeah, maybe.
Or honeymoon. I don't know. The whole money aspect is a ton of people though in Israel I know like lose money for weddings here.
For sure. That's not
Which
the point
is-
of like giving a gift.
At the end of the day, it's a party. So me personally, my aspect on like my opinion on weddings has changed a lot. I thought I'd have this like big, huge wedding, like 3 different dresses. Like, bro, I can get married in the field with like a bed
Wow,
sheet
you've changed
over
so
my
much.
head. Because it's not worth it.
Anyways, so when someone posts save the date on Instagram or Facebook, if you don't think you're going to be invited, maybe don't save it. You don't want to like get
Not
your hopes
saving no
up.
date.
You don't want to get your hopes up that you're going to be invited to this wedding and then not be invited, you know?
If I'm
That would be-
important
that
enough
would be
to
a
the
shame.
person, they would send it to me personally or like call me up. Be like, hey, save this date. I want you there.
Right.
Otherwise, like, I'm probably going to plan something else.
Can't be bothered.
No.
All right. Anyways, we got to wrap this up. Yael, I would say you can find her on social media, but right now she does not have Instagram.
Or just wait till I have my Insta back.
Hopefully the singles corner is going to come back. Olive and Tel Aviv has so much exciting stuff coming out. Our next party is going to be on July 4th.
Oh.
4th of July. It's America's 250th birthday this year.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, America. And we're going to
USA.
celebrate. It's going to be at Bustan, and we're going to be releasing that in the next couple of days.
in like by Charles Clore.
Yeah, by Charles Clore.
Nice.
And on Sunday, we have a comedy show with Matan Peretz,
Mm.
who's actually a feature on Dancing with the Stars this year.
True.
Yeah.
I saw that.
And he's doing great. Shout out to Matan, who
You got this.
is doing great
Don't
work.
break a leg.
Yeah. Keep going. And what else? We have a magic show coming up at the end of July, which I'm very excited about because I love magic.
Are
And
you
I've
the
been waiting for this
magician?
for a long time. I'm not the magician, but
Okay. I
I'm
could
envious
see you, like pulling
of
a rabbit
magicians.
out of a hat.
Not quite. I could try. Anyways, thank you, Yael, for
Thanks for
coming.
having me.
And we'll see you next week.
Sounds
Woo.
good.